Ever since the coronavirus pandemic spread across the world and lockdowns confined people to their homes, they have turned to one thing: TV. Netflix reported almost 16 million new accounts were created in the first 3 months of 2020 as a result of the pandemic. But they also reported that the shutdowns halted almost all filming around the world. As new strains of the virus take hold and governments struggle with decisions over safety and liberty, people are again turning more and more to the small screen. Soaps have returned to filming over recent months with understandable but awkward distancing between characters. Film sets and studios have worked hard with authorities to get schedules back on track, but with frequent shutdowns. A proven and consistent approach is needed now to help studios return as much as possible to normal. At ICT, we have been helping governments, NGOs and aid organisations around the world fight outbreaks of disease and infection for over 30 years. And we are now helping businesses from the US to the Gulf, not only with their response and planning for COVID, but also to ensure their business is safe from other infections in the future. Right now, regular testing is paramount. For less than £30 per person per week, talent, production and studio staff can be tested twice weekly to ensure that they are clear of COVID. Our tests have undergone rigorous evaluation by Public Health England and have been validated by them for government and NHS use, and are also approved right across the EU. As all of our tests, antibody and antigen, include the People's Passport from V-Health, the monitoring and reporting of test results is incredibly simple. This global platform provides a digital chain of evidence that connects individuals to their test or vaccination results. The result is then shared in real time via the free-to-use app. Users can prove their test status using their own unique code on their phone, or even by using a printed code attached to their ID lanyard. The system also provides fit-to-fly certificates where needed. As audiences start to return to family favourites, studios can ensure COVID safety by asking them to prove a negative test or vaccination. The People's Passport gives you an incredibly easy and versatile platform to do so. Studios and sets are complex, multi-use areas, whether it be building adapting for a film or a quick soundstage change between game shows. People come and go in the galley, on the rigs and on the studio floor all of the time, not to mention dressing rooms, wardrobe and makeup. Colds, infections and viruses in the workplace are very rarely transmitted by coughing or sneezing onto another person. Most transmissible illnesses are actually passed on through surface contact. When a contaminated hand or droplets from a sneeze land on a surface, they attach and colonize. Anybody else coming into contact with that surface will pick up those pathogens, transferring them to their phone, their pen or their radio, eventually transferring it into their airway. To reduce transmission of viruses such as COVID, E. coli and norovirus, which all have a huge impact on recording schedules, the areas must be spotlessly clean all of the time. Solutions such as fogging and deep cleaning give short-lived protection. The resistant protective coating that we already provide across Europe coats the surfaces with an invisible, undetectable layer at a molecular level. It is harmless and contains no harsh chemicals, and so can be used on everything from furnishings to gallery desks, radios and laptops. Whenever a pathogen lands on a treated surface, the free radicals produced at a nanotechnology level attack them, destroying their protective outer layer and rendering them completely harmless. We recently treated 24 buses in Hungary with the resistant spray, and after 48 days of extensive use on the public network, we tested the effectiveness of the spray. Results showed a 97% reduction in pathogens on those surfaces, such as ticket machines and grab rails. Similar results over much longer periods are reported in hospitals, ambulances, offices, leisure centres and airports across Europe. The treatment is guaranteed for 12 months, meaning no more fogging, no more deep cleaning, and no more lost days. We use the same vHealth platform to report the results and the details of the treatment so that visitors, users, and inspectors can easily scan your venue code to see all of the data. The platform can also be used with an ID badge or for staff and visitors to check into the site, particularly going between studios or offices. It also contains a proprietary contact tracing in the background, just in case. Our combined solution has been the key to businesses meeting regulations, opening up again and protecting both staff and visitors. If you want to change the way things are happening in your studio, get in touch with us today to find out how you can benefit and get back to some sort of normality again very soon.